Hey, hello everybody, and welcome to what is most likely the last episode of the Pokemon Violet playthrough. What does that mean for us going forward for these Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays? It'll go back to our normal stuff, which is where we're going to be playing other Pokemon-style games. Not necessarily Pokemon-like. We still have some Nexomon Extinction to finish up. We have Monster Sanctuary to return to because of the free DLC that came out 6 months ago. And just several other things like that. So, and any other this style games that we can find. So yeah, that is what we have going forward. There was definitely something off about the professor just now, right? It was just a dramatic flair to get us all jazzed up. What, that got you jazzed? Yeah, maybe even big time jazzed. You need to go see a doctor, that's not right. I'm looking to see if we can't get any luck with a shiny. You seem kind of down. No matter how things turn out, I'm counting on you to see this through, Crow. There are a couple of shinies around here. Like, item shinies, not Pokemon shinies. Would I even recognize some of these Pokemon as shiny if I saw them? Maybe. Maybe not. I wonder if, like, this will have, like, a purpose later on, because it's like some sort of plate inscribed with a mysterious symbol. Like, will that end up meaning something in the future? I don't know. Gannical! How dare you! My mouse hole is going to put a stop to you. Maybe. I need to get 5 hits, and this does not hit 5 times, so I need a crit. A crit, please? No! Oh, shit, we got 5! Oh, right, it's 2 to 5. That accuracy, baby. Knuckle salt. Let's go. So if you want to know the secret for what I did for our mouse hole to make it super duper duper strong, one, I gave it every single item boost I could to pump up its attack. So it's got a pretty good attack right now. Also, what I did was I gave it the wide lens. It increases the accuracy of moves. Because, if you remember, Population Bomb, I don't even know if we can take a look. Population Bomb has an accuracy of 90, and that's 90 each time you hit. So, to get all 10, you'd have to hit 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. So, which means each time you do that, like, the percent of you missing the next one goes up, because that's the law of probability. But if you throw on that, if you throw on the wide lens, it basically gives that move about 100% accuracy. So you're basically guaranteed to hit unless somehow the other Pokemon manages to evade it somehow. Yeah, so one thing to keep an eye on is these Pokemon will sleep, and when they do change slight colors, so don't confuse them sleeping for being a shiny. Just a little heads up. I never actually got to walk this path when I played through on Scarlet because I accidentally fell off the ledge. And I ended up where we needed to go. So it's fun, the fact that that happened, but also it's just like, yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Shadow Ball. I'm not going to do the post-game stuff. Well, maybe like 1 or 2 post-game things, because this will not take super long. We'll catch our legendary, but that'll be about it. This fight should take about, this end game should take about 20 to 25 minutes. So, this building has crystallized, terrestrialized. Oh, Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it. Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are real? Yeah, right. They're just fluff they write to fill the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the function of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It's the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building's been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero, aren't they? Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now be open for you. But once you open the gate, you will quickly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. That sounds like a problem. With the 4 of you working together, you should make the best of it. Prepare yourself well, then open the gate. You got me and Crow here. No matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Ha, well then, that puts all my worries to rest. Alright, let's open the gate. Open the gate, yes. Decide to press the button and open. Hold it! We're like, what? Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon come at us, then shouldn't we also have Miraidon help? True. Boom, bow, bow. Yeah, if Miraidon were like how we first saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since it came down to Area Zero, and it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong. I know it is. It ate all those Herba Mystica we found. When it really matters, I'm sure it will fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. Bring it out of its ball now. Maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? I mean, yeah? It's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Go on, Crow. Let out Miraidon. Okay. A Gia? Alright, come on, Crow. Now that we've got Miraidon ready, let's open that gate. Oh, God. Those flames on Miraidon look so comical. Grag! Family reunion. It's happening. Whoa. No way. Wow. Gia. No, something's not right. It is the alpha now. It's just like pathetic. It feels weird to be stroking a robot, you know? I don't know. Some scenes I feel like make a lot more sense with Scarlet's legendary, and other times Violet's legendary makes sense. I don't know. I feel like, whatever. Jans, huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. You were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Let's look at Miraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess the other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, that other Pokemon's giving us some real bad vibes. It only... Oh, I'll leave that for later. Not that you should worry about about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going toe-to-toe against that jerk. If, you know, you want to. Heals. Sorry, I guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that other Miraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? But didn't the professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come from inside? I mean, from inside the gate we just open. Yep. What the? We're surrounded. And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. So there's no way we can handle this many. Don't tell me they're all future Pokemon. Got a little disaster on our hands here. Look, even that fellow's ready to bail. I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Crow, let's do this together. That's right. It's time for the mice to fight back. I guess 5 times of this will be better than 10 times of the other one. Maybe not. I like to be able to turn the view. Wow, it is kind of random if it's 2 to 5 or not. I don't know a whole lot about like what makes things go more or less, so it's kind of why I say that. One more? Oh, no. Well, drill run should take it out. Let's see. Problem was solved in the end. Wow, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. Glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Bay. Meow. Yeah, why are they coming at me? Bro, help me out here. I love how we have to fight and everything, but everybody else is just like, all right, I get a break now. Iron hands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. All right, Penny, take it out. Why does your Umbreon know Psychic? That don't make no sense. I mean, coverage, but like, gah, the future must be terrifying. I would say that it's not terrifying if you think about it, because, oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and if those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait. Hold on, Nimona, why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? Because if you think about it, it's terrifying to us because we're not living in the future and or in Scarlet in the past. So, like, people in the future and or past might not know how to deal with our present either. If the two of them can handle their part. At least the crowd's been thinned out, because it's time for us to deal with what's left. Iron Jugulus. Get it in the jugular. What? I guess it is a 99% accuracy, so like, you're kind of guaranteed to hit it 10 times, but like, not guaranteed. So you're gonna miss 1 out of every 100 attacks, so. You haven't missed in a while, so. See, the power of friendship had us perfectly in sync, all thanks to our tight hunting together. So scared, huh? Worried you might have to face the other one of your kind? Well, then let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mabasif here can take them. Crow, you take their partner there and go take care of business. But, oh, come on. If you're not even gonna rely on your friends, then who are you gonna rely on? Mabasif here is raring to go. Leave this to us. Miraida. You really ruined my whole childhood, you know. But it's not like but it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers if you just use them, and you've got us too, so don't even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight. Yeah! Okay, bye! Alright, time for us to heal. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, Crow. Thank you for coming. No, back to your ball. Did they ever take their right hand out of their pocket? Both Turo and Sada do the same thing. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Miraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there's something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Turo. And who are you? I am an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. Passed away? Pokemon was not to blame. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI, Crow. The reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me! That's right! Taro is dead. He died protecting our Miraidon. Which is really sad if you think about it, because poor Arvin literally has nothing. Might have been able to get something, and then has nothing again. There's something written here. In order to better defend the Zero Lab, I've developed what I call the Pokeball Lock System. Once it has identified IDs associated with specific Pokeballs, it can... Confusing equations are scribbled all over. Microscope and various samples have been left here. Interesting. It's a picture of a boy and a Mastiff. They look really friendly with each other. Oof! Boost their energy. Rock-like clumps. Bam, bam. This elevator will take us to the lower level. I'ma disappear for a bit now. Lots of cutscenes, doodly doodly doo. Lots of cutscenes, a doodly doodly doo. Crow, it is truly a great relief for me that you came. I will answer all your questions. So, what is an AI really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. What else would you like to ask? What happened to the real professor? I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son, Arvin, to accept. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. Sends Pokeballs to different points in the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and then it can draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw a future Pokemon to this time. Anything else you wish to ask? What is it that you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony, but these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. This very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea, but we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. May have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. Grail, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Turo once cherished. Okay! Gladly, I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. This is a very crystally place. Behold, this is the time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Stop the time machine. We will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved that volume since childhood. If you place the Violet book upon the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. I haven't seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. The power of the Mousehold! Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please put the Violet book upon the pedestal. ID confirmed. Professor Turo, access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It is up to you now, bro. AI Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please defeat me. At last. Alas, my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. AI Turo has initiated battle. I really like this look, this battle theme, and everything about it. My Mousehold is here to destroy you. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. I don't think you understand the power of the mouse. freaking fake out, dude. This is the power of the distant future. Bro, you used fake out. That's it. That's not the power of the distant future. That's just you getting a movement that has priority and causes a flinch. That's in the present. If I had gotten 1 or 2 crits, that would have been over. That's gonna hurt. You son of a bitch! Yes, I do imagine that I can best the wealth of knowledge. Because I already have before, and I will do it again. Done. Iron Thorns. Oh, yes, I remember Iron Thorns. I was like, Iron Thorns? Who's Iron Thorns? Fighting, dude. No deef drop, so that's good for us. My best bet is going to be heal up, use Super Fang, heal up, Population Bomb. However, if I get a deep drop, we will have to switch out, which is not something I'd prefer to do. So if you don't remember, Super Fang drops the Pokemon's remaining HP in half. It would be great if he misses here. Because I'd like to be at full HP. But... Jigulus. Nice. Bundle. I like its head just. I could get a full 5 now. It's almost dead, so. Now, this is interesting, child. Do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? Yeah. How dare you freeze my mice? Oh my god, they're actually frozen in, like, their movement animation. You can tell because, there's a blur on them. What the fuck, Pokemon? No? What? Hold on! Hold on, is the actual image broken now? If it is, that's hilarious. Or is that just what they always look like? No, it looks wrong. I want to see their front. I need to see another image of them. Iron Valiant, this is my favorite future Pokemon look. Everything is proceeding within my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is, 0. Aha. It's Gardevoir Gallade put together. All right. Its booster energy was used. Its Quark Drive has been activated. It's got a very strong attack. There is a chance it does kill me. All right. Oh my god, yes. The freeze actually broke the model's look. Because its look is supposed to be just flat. And if you look over here, there's a shadow. Because they got frozen. That's fucking hilarious to me. And Iron Valiant's dead. The power of the mouse. What? Some sort of error has occurred here. Recalculating for critical damage. Impossible. Very possible. Do 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 do. Error. 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 Crow. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you. Bye. Sorry you were alone so long, Arvid. Dad? Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. It can be. An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Turo's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing. Gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI Turo disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. You are not getting in my way. Challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. I wonder if they hid any secrets in, like, any of this, like, hidden text. Go mouse hold. My mouse can do it. Grrr. We're here to fuck your shit up, nerd. They're all like, grrr. That smirk, it's like, I'm ready. Send me in, Dad. Mom, whatever. Now it becomes a very boring battle of us just kind of sitting here. Grog, grog. Change into its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You got this. You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Ow. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Something could be better. Hang in there. The data says I am the superior. Fall and become a foundation. Took that hit like a champ. Wonder what happens if you actually lose this. If you can actually lose this. I'm not about to try it out because I don't like losing. But if someone happens to know, either because they decided to force it or because, well, they weren't able to figure it out. Man, can we really not pull off a win here? This doesn't look good. Of course we can, Nimona. Your Terra Orb's glowing. Terra Elastalize. One shot, baby. Terra has been defeated. He's been unterastalized. You have defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. Ba-ba-ba-bom. Easy though. Freaking E, freaking Z, freaking E-E-E-Z. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore? How very astounding to think you would manage to defy even the original professors of final protocols. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now with pride. I thank you, Crow. I thank all of you children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you, your freedom, the way that you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them, the way that you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all of you are into your battles, the way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved, the way that you never ceased to seek out nor to fight for, treasure all of your own. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I, too, might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I most much treasure above all else, not found, your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. What? I can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so that the machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you are right. I am sorry. Arvin, Miraidon, Crow, it's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad! Man, we watched Arvin lose his mom and his dad now. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. You know what's really funny? This actually proves that somebody at the very beginning was predicting that the professors were gonna be evil. And from everything you learned from the AI, from Sada and from Turo, they wanted nothing more but to bring more and more future and or past Pokemon into the present, even if it destroyed the ecosystem and the region. They did not care. And they would stop anybody who got in their way. So we got an evil professor, even though the professor wasn't the person who started off on our journey, and in fact was just somebody we learned about on the way. So I guess they're not the same kind of professor. So how could you just go? Dad! Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know, and so I just... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. No, that's okay. Yes. I guess Miraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey, now let's not skip over the big win here. Crow and Miraidon just saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Crow. Yeah, that's my bud Crow for ya. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's go home. Yeah. Arvin's real sad. And we're real sad. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. They're not letting us mope around. Crow, not you too. Penny. Oh, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. Agaya. Uh-oh. If I remember correctly, copyright audio coming up right now. Yep. All right. So, yeah. We're going to do one more thing before we finish. We're going to catch our legendary because why wouldn't we? But there's Pokemon Violet for you, essentially. I mean, there's still lots we could do here. There's post-game where you have to refight all the gym leaders to do one more challenge. We're not going to take care of that. Moving forward, we will come back to this region several times, obviously. We do our Nuzlockes. We don't have access to... sorry, I could not hear. Or I was talking way too loud. We do not have... I don't know when we'll have access to a randomizer for this game yet. As well as the fact that this game is kind of hard to run anyway, so emulators might struggle with it a little too. We'll see how that looks like when we get to that point, but obviously we probably won't do a randomizer anyway when we get here, because we're currently doing our bird locks, and now we have access to either Scarlet or Violet to do a bird lock with. That's gonna be fun. As well as, if you guys ever want us to come back to this region for any other reasons, other challenges, like we've got 7 slots, or 7 days, of which 3 of them are dedicated to Pokemon Nuzlocks. So really, there's 4 days that we could choose to do other things. You know, we've got our Sundays, where we do our ROM hacks, Fake Mons, which we could easily switch to oh, hey, let's do this kind of thing. Or, you know, we got our Tuesday, Thursday. Was I doing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday? No, Saturday used to be something. What was I used to do? What was I doing before? No, Tuesday, Thursday was a game, and then Saturdays was a game. That's right. What the heck was I used to do? What? Anyway, we've got more days with more games we can do, as well as we can also take a small break from this, because obviously I streamed. I've got, like, on my stream game for Scarlet, I've caught all 400 Pokemon. I've got the Shining Charm. We obviously didn't focus on that for this, because, I mean, we didn't need to. We didn't want to. We just wanted to beat the game. I highlighted Mousehold, clearly, and some other Pokemon. And I look forward to highlighting even more Pokemon when we come back to this gen later on. So, yeah. Like I said, so starting next week, we'll probably be switching back to a more normal, varied game set. I got a couple of ideas for what I want to do for Saturdays. I'm just gonna have... Yeah. So, going forward, we're gonna jump back into Nexomon Extinction. We're gonna finish up post-game. I haven't touched that game in a while. I don't know if I'm gonna catch everything. It was a big push, but I don't have the time, unfortunately, right now to devote outside of the game to do a whole lot of other things. I've just been very busy. Work has been picking up as well. I've got a lot of stuff coming forward that will potentially make me have to work a bit later, so I do not have the extra time at the moment to do that. So, not that it really matters. I just want to show off these games. Mostly it's completion for me, which I can do on my own when I have time later. So we'll do Nexomon Extinction Tuesdays and Thursdays. Surprise coming for Saturdays. I hope y'all are excited, because I'm excited to jump into these games as well. Let's see. Obviously, Sundays, we're still doing those ROM hacks. We've got Pokemon Infinity right now. I think we're getting close to the end, which means we will be able to jump into a new ROM hack or Fakemon soon. So, I'm excited for that. You guys should be excited for that as well. And bada bing, bada boom. The end. I freaking love it, dudes. Whoo-wee. But, yeah. Moving forward, Keep an eye on the channel for more stuff coming forward, and I hope you all are excited. Ding, dong, dong, ding. Calling students to the director's office, Miss Crow, Miss Nimona, Master Arvine, and Miss Penny. Director Clavel would like to see you. We are probably in trouble. Doodly 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 doo. Ah, looks like the hero's finally here. Would you join us, Miss Crow? We're in for an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I merely called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the Pokemon from the future from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. You got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems, I am willing to overlook that particular point. So we're not going to get raked over the coals after all. Oh, before I forget, Miss Crow, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends has received one already, so this one is for you. Thank you. Oh, and about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago. This gift is one we bestow only upon students who truly achieve things. So, you can count on me. Splendid! And Mr. Alvin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolences. Well, yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died, but weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research and what he was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, that takes priority over showering your son with attention, huh? All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm gonna enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here, and Mabstiff, of course. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your father's son, of course. I must remind you that you're nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You'll need to study frantically to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. Oh, lest us not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion, though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds in the Great Crater known to the public. Your new champion rank at least should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Ooh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously, could we not? Classic Nimona. Pokemon battle contest, you say? While your own vested interests in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nimona, I think that's a fine idea. Please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We have many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion, I couldn't help but over here. Pokemon League will of course happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera! Well, the most kind offer, Chairwoman Gita. I do everything in my power to nurture young and upcoming talent, though that's not to say only the youth have promise when it comes to Pokemon battles. Former gym leader, the developer of the Pokédex app, this academy sure clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon in their staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the academy. Oh, we get to battle the teachers? You compete too, right, Primera? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not part of the academy, right? Actually, I think she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokemon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but wow. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nimona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete, but I'm afraid my schedule's already packed tight with work that I simply must attend to. Can't you free up some time? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Crow would agree to lend me a hand. Sure. Excellent, much obliged. Well then, I need you to inspect the gym, so thank you. So really, that's what you can do with post-game. The first thing you do is you have to have an all-out battle with all the gym leaders, and then participate in this, which unlocks your ability to do 5-star raids. I want to catch them on anime. Thank you for helping. I'll do it. Which also opens up this tournament, which you can do as many times as you want, fighting lots of different cool trainers. So, as well as, you know, getting all the Pokemon, showing it to the biology teacher who gives you the shiny charm, among other things. Also, there's hunting all the Pokemon in the Pokedex, get all the, you know, and then shiny hunting, as well as competing in the raids. If you didn't know, upcoming, there's a Score Bunny Terra Raid event. Lots of Score Bunnies. Well, actually, it's not Score Bunny. It's the full evolution of Score Bunny. But you get the point. Anyway, I'm gonna go get our legendary because, well, I should. And it'll allow me to show you guys where it is too. Not that it's hard to find, but maybe you never realized it was down here. Or because now you can actually use Miraidon anytime you want. So maybe you thought, oh, well, that's that. That is not that. You can catch one. You can get a second legendary Pokemon, which you could use to trade your friend for the, you can trade Miraidon for Koraidon and still have your own Miraidon and or Koraidon. So, you know, there are options. But let me show you where it is. If you go to Research Station 4, hop on your wings, fly right over here to this ledge. This is actually right behind the building where you just fought. It's right here. Shiggity, shiggity, shaw. Bruh. GTFO. And here we go. You're legendary. They're both in the same spot. So you just come here and you catch it. Why are we behind it? West retard. Obnoxious is what I call you. Please use Hyper Beam again, though. We're just gonna have its HP, so. Again. Assuming we don't die. Mouse hold's not good for just prolonged battles. You want to use mouse hold for small battles. Very small battles. Like, I'm gonna destroy you battles. You hit harder, or at least differently than, could be the electric terrain, though. Fucking Christ, dude. Thankfully, we actually survived a hit for once. There we go. That's just, you know, catch it first try, you know. Keep the Master Ball would be amazing, but so close. Would love to keep the Master Ball, but who knows what'll actually happen. Ba-ba-ra, ba-ra-da-da-da. Nice. And there we have it. Yes. Hey. And that's that. But I think that is where we will end our Pokemon Violet journey for the last time. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you look forward for where we're going next. So, until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.